Season 2, Episode 6 and 7 of Twisted Metal is really, really interesting. We start off with Episode 6 where we see a flashback sequence where John meets Calypso, where we see Calypso painting Calypso is Real on road signs. And he kind of gives a number about like 326, 327. And Calypso asks John, what is your wish? And John basically tells him, I want a home, a family, and to park my car, Evelyn. Calypso kind of, laughs at it and it's like, just make sure you keep that wish. And then Calypso vanishes. Then we go into the tournament and the events of what happened where we left off with episode 5. We see Roadkill rescue Mayhem. And it's just like, Quiet is always helping Mayhem out. And then in a way we see Dollface kind of sacrifice herself in order for John and Quiet to make it to the finish. And then John just, after his sister sacrificed herself, he goes into this other, idea of this, goes into trance like, wow, my sister's gone. What do I do now? We then see the remaining contestants taken to a high school where they're given orientation, medical checkups, and accommodations of like eating and everything, bunking up with one another. And then Calypso comes in and says, listen, I'm going to call you one by one and you give me your wish. Well, they all do that, but then John kind of goes behind Quiet's back. Quiet wishes for all the walls in all the cities to fall down. John wants his sister back. But then we see another scene where Calypso warns Raven, do not mess with the tournament. We kind of see Calypso in his element. It's absolutely fantastic to see. Anthony Carrigan is really, really good in this role. And just the way he laughs after certain things in awkward situations, it's really, really good. Calypso's eyes kind of glaze over and Raven's just, scared shitless. And then we kind of see like what happens. And then later each contestant are, like I stated, are asked for their wish, and then Quiet, it's the end of the episode, and it's like, that was a really subtle episode. It's about 29, 30 minutes long. Then we go into episode 7. We see that it's the first round of the Twisted Metal tournament, and contestants are asked to retrieve kind of a collectible, ticket, so to speak. There's 12 contestants, but only 8 can make it across. And it's just craziness. Now, the reason for this is that Calypso gives John and Quiet a head start. They do that in a minute, and then John is just in his own head and everything. And it's the entire tournament. Drivers going after drivers, killings, this and that. And it's a really, really quick episode. I would say that this episode is also about 28 to 31 minutes long. I do love that these shows are a half hour long. Mayhem gets her first kill as she kills Chucky, takes over his car, and it's kind of a Knight Rider sequence, which is really, really cool. And then the Holy Men kind of get the last ticket with the baby. They're gone. John and Quiet cross the line with the baby, and then it's all, certain people survive this and that. Sweet Tooth is a great character. So is Stu. And then John confesses to Quiet that I made my own wish. And that's the ending of the episode. So really quick, straightforward 2 episodes of Twisted Metal 6 and 7. And it's really, really good. I love the way this show is done. The comedy, the action, also the emotional drama is there. The attachment between the characters of John and Quiet. Them trying to trust each other, but then not trust each other. John going in his days, in that one scene where he just loses it. I'm just like, listen, John, come on, get your shit together because you got to win a tournament here. So that was interesting. I'm not a fan of the character of Mayhem, but the character in these 2 episodes really, really stepped forward a little bit, and it was really good. Calypso, the character's coming into its own. Great to see Axel in this as well. Axel kind of confronts John about, what his wish was. Everyone says what their wishes are. And it's really, really good. Raven's in this tournament. I don't think she's supposed to be because Calypso kind of mentioned that. And it's fun. It's interesting. There are a lot of people who don't like this show. That's fine. You do you. But this is very entertaining. It's done really well. And I do like the episode releases, how Peacock is doing 2 episodes a week, where the first season was just all episodes at one time. So a couple weeks left of Twisted Metal season 2. I really don't know who's going to win. Is it going to be John, Quiet? Will they go their separate ways? Will one of them win? Will it be Sweet Tooth? What will happen? Who will win the tournament? Who will get their wish granted? And will there be a third season? Because if done right, you could give this show about 5 or 6 seasons if done really, really well. Love the trajectory it's going. Really, really fun from start to finish. It's dry humor. It's fun. It's chaotic. And it's really, really entertaining. Let me know in the comment section what you thought about Season 2, Episode 6 and 7 of Twisted Metal. Did you like it? Did you not like it? What did you think of it? What do you think about the aspect of the story? Who do you think is going to win the tournament? Do you think that flashback sequence between John and Calypso does matter? Do you think it'll play a role at the end of this season? And who's your favorite character? Who's your least favorite character in Season 2? So let me know in the comment section about all the questions I just asked. I'm Mr. Filmstock. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'll see you all in the next review video. And be sure you tune in next week to my Season 2, Episode 8 and 9 review of Twisted Metal.